Hi guys, today I have with me. I wanted to welcome Miss Neha Gupta with me. She is an image consultant, a celebrity stylist, as well as an author and also a TEDx speaker. There's going to be a lot of questions which I'll be speaking to her about regarding styling, personal styling, and about also a little bit on her image consultancy and how she started, and various other interesting aspects about her and her life. Welcome, Neha. I'm super excited on this episode with you. And today, I would like to, like all the viewers who's watching our episode, to know a little bit in terms of your journey. Over to you. I would like you to tell yourself a little bit and explain about your journey on your early life in brief with the viewers. So, welcome to this episode, and look forward to this candid chat with you.
Hi, Siddhant. How are you? It's a good Thursday morning, and yeah, I'm ready for a good chat today with you. So,
So,
telling you about my journey, actually, let me introduce myself. I'm a internationally certified image consultant from the London Image Institute and also from ICBI. So, I have two degrees from the masters, one of the best in the world. So, I started off actually by fluke. It just didn't happen to me so seriously. I wanted to be a designer, and I worked for a year uh, trying to customize clothes, Indian wear, and things like that. But it didn't really work for me. I thought I could not make clothes for others. But I still had this inclination towards fashion because I belong to a family who's very, very fashionable. Like my parents are very fashionable. So it comes genetically to me to be a very fashionable person. So obviously getting into something which would really interest me and then came across image consulting. It was a struggle, let me tell you. It was quite a struggle because people in my batch were amazing. They were much, much better than what I was. But I guess, everything is about dedication. The way you move towards working yourself, because I wanted to work harder, because I always had this goal that, I want to become one of the best in the industry. I think more than more than your creativity or more than you could say how good you are, it's all about how dedicated you are or like how passionate you are about your work, and that takes you a long way. The success comes from there. That's that's what I feel. So I really struggled in my earlier years. I used to like really, when I had to do workshops, I used to tremble a bit when going up on the stage. And actually I was a very shy person as a child, so very quiet, very shy. I could not even talk to two people. So this image management has changed my life drastically, drastically to another level. So I feel like if I could change myself, then like people can change easily. And I see so many underconfident people, I mean, and they're very good, they're very creative. The only thing which lacks is self confidence, and if people validate them, then that could really make a difference in their lives.
that's
So I
wonderful
feel
to know.
validation is very, very important in today's world, and the Gen Zs really don't believe in validation.
Yeah.
But I really feel that, self validation or others validate you. I've seen clients changing overnight in
Right.
2, 3 sessions. They change after I speak to them, I compliment them or say good things about them. It's not false compliments, honest
Right.
compliments, but it does make a difference.
But what you're saying is completely, I agree also. Why? Because see, fashion game is changing from generation to generation today. But I think that, fashion is something, I think, even like an office goer, a regular office goer who goes to the office wearing a nice shirt with trousers. I think if you add an extra element also, there are ways you can wear it to make it look more stylish. You can, so because eventually your personality, I feel that, overall your own personality is one with the kind of dressing you do to any place you go to. So I think also in terms of your confidence levels. So what are the tips, or what are some of the things you can tell people in terms of today, if you're going to like a certain occasion as well, or if you're going to the office, how can one, in terms of reflecting on their own personality, find their own personal style?
Right. Okay. So, personal style is a very good topic because, a lot of us are not very clueless about our personal style. A lot of times we get it from our parents, like our mother, father, whatever they wear. Generally, that comes from my clients, that my father told me to wear this or my mother told me to wear this, so I'm wearing something
Yeah.
like that. So they don't have their own personal style, and they don't know actually how to go about it, because
Right.
maybe they don't like really go to the malls, or they really don't go out that much shopping. They would know their personal style. Frankly, even I realized what my personal style after, evaluation and everything, when I learned and had an understanding. So, if you look at actors in the industry, if you see old actors also, they
Yeah.
all had a very specific personal style. If
Right.
you think of Simi Garewal,
Yeah.
she had a very specific style,
Yeah.
wearing white and
Yeah.
elegant and beautiful. Then, if you think of Devanand, he had a very romantic personal style. If you think of Shah Rukh Khan also, he's a
Yeah.
very classic personality. So if they can have it, why can't we? We are also like, our best individuals. Like मैं अपने आप को hero या heroine क्यों नहीं समझूं? I'm the creator of my own story.
Right.
So why it should be restricted to people, only actors? The general public also can like really dress up well and lift up the room.
Right.
So you need to dress up so well, like iron your clothes or shave every day for the girls, keeping your hair well, your skin good, then having great communication skills, good etiquette. If you have good etiquette, why is London so known, so famous? Actually, London is very famous for its etiquette. People over there are so welcoming, they treat you so well. That's the reason London is one of the best places in the world. Because the people are so nice. They're so kind and so gentle. They're very disciplined also. But we could see India like that. Like, where, very well dressed people. Because now, the world is open for us. Like, we have new horizons. India is doing really fabulously well. So I think everybody need to upscale themselves. As you said, you should have a personal style. You should, like, even for men, I feel it's very become very, very important, because it's become a very competitive world. Like, men going out there, even girls who don't get married to the boys who don't have a fashion sense.
Right. Right.
It's become very restricted because they make their choices. See,
Right.
I feel that if a boy is wants to make a choice which girl they want to get married, the girl should be smart, beautiful, enterprising. So the same is with the girls these days. They also want somebody who's, smart, intellectual, dressed well.
Yeah.
So it's vice versa.
Yeah,
It's
but you know what? I
what
think you're
people.
completely right. I think because even from generation to generation, because I've got a 10-year-old daughter, and
Okay.
like today, when she wants to pick her clothes, she particularly knows what she wants to wear. We cannot like tell her
Exactly.
anything. They have their mind of their own. I think from inside, she gets a feeling or a vibe that this is something which will look nice in her. So I think people are also evolving from generation to generation on personal style. But obviously, you're an expert. You can guide them. And also, I would like everyone to know that Neha also has a workshop. Something which she is has she just started. You want to tell some the viewers about the workshop which you're going to be running?
Yes, of course. So since, I'll tell you, corporates, socialites, influencers these days. I have worked with a lot of influencers, and the CEOs of company, even like individuals, anybody who wants to get married. All these people really need help in their styling. In
Right,
the sense, you may have a certain style, you may think you're doing well, but are you with the international standards? Are you like really standing out? Are you making a difference in the crowd? So we are coming up with this workshop which helps you to understand your unique style. Like we see clothes which are hanging in our wardrobe, which is not us. We
right.
have so many people in our clothes.
Yeah,
You have different people in the wardrobe. So how specifically you can have your own personal style, create a good wardrobe, how you can save money by having a good wardrobe. In fact, we spend so much of money and everything goes a waste because we are trying to copy others, or we are trying to do what we are really not.
Right.
So having that understanding, we are doing a 1 day workshop, which is going to be a certified workshop, which is from the London Image Institute.
Right.
And that's come to India now. And it's going to be in Bombay on the 19th of October.
Oh, wow.
So this is going to
Congratulations.
be for, thank you so much. So this is going to be for women and men. So
Okay.
even men wish to join this workshop, they can, because I really see a lot of men looking good and carrying off accessories really well. And there's such good range of brands, which have become so innovative. Like, I
Right.
see the Gen Zs really dressing up better now.
Right.
I mean, like, you can like really go to some places and see, oh, they're dressed so well. So it's not so tough. You just need to know the science. You know the science, it's like a piece of cake. But if you don't know it, then you're clueless, like it becomes very tough and difficult. Like that's why the experts are there to help you with the
Yeah.
brands, to help you with customizing, to help you, like, with people who gives you hand-on experience about how to look
Right.
uh, right.
Right.
So I would say this yellow color, what you're wearing, is a really good color for the day. A lot of men don't experiment with colors.
Right.
How they could really play with colors a bit. They would just go very like black and white and
Yeah.
coffee or khaki colors. But you have to understand what colors can be worn where,
Right.
and voila, and styles. The fit and the fabric. There's so much into dressing.
No, and also I
Texture.
was seeing like one of your videos, like you actually help people in terms of their body aesthetics, the way they look and what kind of clothing would suit them the best. You actually help in that as well, so that is so nice, that everyone has something or the other to look forward to. And as you said, there might be like lots of clothes in your wardrobe, but like how you can mix and match and put things together, that is something very important. And as I said, personality plays a big role in today's time, whether you're at your work front, whether you go to your any occasion. It's something about the character, I think, which comes out. So you know what?
Right. I would say that what is your style story?
Yeah.
Do you know what your style story is? And in a count of 1 to 10, how would people rate themselves?
Right.
I mean, would you give above 5, or you would, give it below 5? Then obviously, if you're like 8, 9, 10, then it's very good. But if you think you need to work on yourself, then
Right.
you should really work on it.
So Neha, tell me also. I know that you've written a book, so I want to know a little bit about the book which you've written. Can you share some insights on that as well?
Okay, so the book is also happened by accident.
Okay.
Like it was locked down, and obviously everybody was much freer. So I had my family around, and so my son motivated me that I should write a book. And I was like, I don't think so I can write one. It's not my thing. I can't write a book. But when I started actually writing the book, and I just kept on writing, it took me 1.5 years to complete my book.
Wow.
And then I got some things from the London Image Institute and from the ICBI. So they also really did a lot of hand holding, because I was able to put their thoughts and whatever they have, I was able to put it in my book.
Okay.
So and there's a lot about body language, how
Okay.
your body language should be, how your dressing should be, your mannerisms, and communication, of course. I feel communication is also such a game changer. It can
Right.
really change your life. It can make you from a zero to a hero.
Right.
Yeah, like if you are well dressed and you are not well spoken,
Yeah.
you don't have good communication skills, again, you've lost the battle, right? So you need to be working on the inside out, where you look good and you feel good, and how you portray yourself, how you communicate, you know so
Right.
actually, in 100%, 7% of words are important, like somebody who enters the party. So visual communication is the most important, which is 55%. And would you believe it? Your tone of your voice is 38%.
Right.
So if your tone, if you like sound very lanky, like sad or disturbed, then that effect will have, like, you will have on others. But if you sound very confident, like, why do we think Amitabh Bachchan is one of the best in the industry? Is because obviously his personality and his voice,
Okay.
his tone of voice. And only 7% is your words.
Right. Okay. That's some valuable
You
advice. I
need to
didn't
go
know
through
that as
that.
well. So that thank you for
You
that
didn't
as
know
well.
that.
But
Okay.
also, I want to ask you, like, a lot of people, because today everyone is working, everyone is busy, in their own life. So not a lot of people get time to shop. But what do you think? You think that a person should do online shopping more, or go to the mall and actually go and see the outfits and try it on themselves? And what is your take on that? In terms of online and offline kind of a shopping for your wardrobe?
That's a very good question, because you should know your body type really well. First of all, we help you with your body shape evaluation, where you know what body shape you are. You could be a tubular, inverted triangle, or you could be a pear shaped. There are different shapes of body types, and if you know what your body type is, what your face shape is, half the battle is won, because then you know how to wear your accessories, you know how to wear your your clothes right. And if you know that very well, then online offline both are not difficult,
Okay.
then becomes very easy to pick up, because then you just exactly know what is going to look good on you and what not is going to look good.
Right. Also, I want to ask you, like, a lot of people, they play it safe. Either in their closet they have like a black or white. I think
Yeah,
everyone has a black or white in their closet.
that's so
But
boring.
yeah, exactly. So how does one decide, or how can one experiment a little bit with their terms of clothing, which you think that at the same time they feel comfortable as well, not going too much out of their comfort zone, but still at the same time they're comfortable, and how they can incorporate certain things in their wardrobe to change the fashion game for themselves.
Again, that's a very good question, because colors play a very important role on how you feel about yourself. So if you have the best colors in your palette, then you'll feel good every day. So we help you with the color analysis also, where you would know the best colorings according to your skin color, your hair color, your eye color, and like you like if you have to customize your clothes, or you have to go for an important meeting or a party, you know which colors will look best on you. So we also help with like what kind of makeup will look good, what kind of accessories like gold, silver, oxidized, all kinds of jewelry also, what will really stand out on your face.
So basically, you're the one-stop solution for any kind of image consulting problem, which, or I see you're helping a lot of people in personality development as well. There are a lot of things which you're doing, which is so good to see. To bring that kind of confidence out. Not a lot of people, in today are being able to express themselves, but you'll actually help them to see the true potential of themselves and come out. So I think kudos to you, Neha, for doing such a wonderful thing. Also, now, if I want to ask you, like, I want to do something fun. So I want to do a little small rapid fire round with you,
Okay.
with to know you personally. So, and your favorites. So if you're ready for that, let's start.
Yes, of course.
Okay, perfect. So, what is Neha's one thing that she cannot leave the house without?
My lipstick.
Lipstick. Okay. What is your favorite holiday destination where you can go all the time?
um, I would say Europe. Switzerland is my favorite place.
Okay.
Interlaken, actually.
What is your favorite cuisine?
Chinese
Okay. And your
or
favorite
Japanese.
restaurant in the world?
Favorite restaurant in the world. I love Yao Cha.
Uh,
Yao Cha
the,
or maybe.
one difference you feel between the millennials and Gen Zs of today?
Oh, there's a huge difference.
In
Gen
the
Zs
fashion
are
sense? I
very
mean, the fashion game.
fashion sense. Yes, I would say Gen Zs are very good with their fashion sense. They pick up very fast from the net and Insta everywhere. Like they are very good in picking up, whereas the millennials are a bit slow. I think they could work on themselves a bit more. You know, when it comes to styling, international styling,
Right.
they could do much better. They're clueless actually. They're more hardworking, whereas the Gen Zs are more creative. I
Okay.
would feel they're very fast in picking up creative stuff.
Okay. If Neha has a sweet tooth, what would her go-to dessert be, whether it be Western or Indian?
Uh, it would be tiramisu.
Tiramisu, you said.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I love tiramisu. Actually, I have a sweet tooth. So in Indian, it would be gulab jamun.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and one message, Neha, you would like to give to the fashion community in terms of whether it be styling, whether it be image consultancy, whether it be, their own personality development. What would that message be from your side?
I would be like, if you work on yourself really well and you work hard, and you could just become the best version of yourself. So don't let any obstacle come in your way, because there's nothing you cannot do. And fashion is something, once you know how to do it, you can just be a head turner and the best, like you can catch everybody's attention.
Right.
So just work on yourself, how we work hard on our work area, like or technical skills. So I feel everybody should work on their personality, because the Harvard University says that 80% is your personality and 20% is your education.
So that's also
So
that's such a valuable message from your side, Neha. Thank you. But even I also believe, you should be comfortable in your skin. I think that you wear clothes or your own personality is to satisfy yourself than not to the others. So you should be more confident in the skin, what kind of clothes you're wearing. And I think that see, people are judgmental. This world,
yes,
people will judge you. People will think
right,
but I think that is just the noise outside. But if you're confident and you feel that this particular attire or this kind of a way of dressing suits you and your personality and brings happiness from within, I think that is more important. That one should feel happy from what are they doing within. So that automatically gives you that extra self confidence also.
yes,
So I think that also, and yeah, and all the valuable messages which you've given from your side as well is so valuable, because every single point I can probably resonate also with. So it's such a nice message you've given to the community. And I would also like to thank you so much for this wonderful chat, Neha. It's been a pleasure having you in this episode with me, and talking a little bit on the fashion foray, because fashion, from me also as a child, I've always been, whether it's been from my growing years, from picking a night suit outfit also when I'm sleeping at night
oh yeah,
and
I
being
can see
fussy
that,
about it.
I can see
And
that.
being fussy about it, and
Yeah,
so I really resonate with fashion. I really want the fashion to evolve, and people to know their true potential in terms of their own ability and their passionship strength, and also which will help them in their future, whether it's business meetings, whether it's a nice day out with your partner or your loved ones, or whether you're spending time with your kids. Everything has a perfect dressing sense, I feel, and you get the one life, and you should evolve with time and be more comfortable in whatever you're wearing. So the kind of tips also which you've given from your side, and all the viewers watching, if you want to up your fashion game, now you know who to contact and who to go
oh,
to. And now that she's got her own workshop, so she's always going to be there helping you. So it's such a great thing that you've started this. I think it's so important for people to even know their own true potential. So thank you so much, Neha, for this episode, and it was amazing having you with me today.
thank you, Siddhant. It was amazing talking to you. I mean, like,